Welcome to Pumpkin Corner Nursery. Today is Alphabet Tuesday. The letter for today is the letter A, and the word is authentic. I am a beginning reborn artist. My name is Elena. Welcome to my channel.
Happy Tuesday. I'm Elena, and today I just wanted to come on and share some of my journey that I went on as I got into the reborn hobby. So, around 2021, I was scrolling and I found a picture of a silicone baby, and I was in awe of this baby. I was like, oh, that's such a pretty baby. Then I read the post and realized the baby wasn't real. So I went on a journey to research and discover about these silicones and reborn dolls, vinyl reborns that I was seeing on social media platforms. And YouTube was like the best search engine for me because I was beginning to find collectors that were sharing their box openings. And so I would see a box opening and I would get more intrigued about it. And then I started following their channel, and then they started dropping information about where I could find out more about the reborns. And then I became uh, either Facebook or Instagram friends with some of the collectors. And then I began to find out more information. And then on this journey, of course, there were two opinions. Some people were buying fakes, some people were buying authentic. And then there's also the decision about how much you're going to spend on these beautiful art dolls, right? So today I have with me uh, the authentic um, Lori sculpt by Cassie Love. And as I was going through my journey, I had to make a decision. And so I decided for me and my channel and who I wanted to be as a collector and as an artist, I was buying authentic only. So the next part of that is I had to figure out how I was going to be able to afford these beautiful, phenomenally created by hand art dolls. And so I began to find artists that could accommodate my needs, right? So I didn't have the balance for what some of the artists were asking for, so I had to start saving. And I also had to find artists who were comfortable with giving me a payment plan and me putting down a down payment. So I would put down a down payment, and then every week I will put a little bit more away towards my balance that I owed the artist. And then eventually, by the deadline, I would start to get the proofs of the baby that was being worked on for me by the artist. And then eventually, I would give my information, make my final payment, and then they would send my baby in the mail through the postal system with in the form of a box opening, right? And so you go through this process, and I went through it like a couple of times, and then I decided, hey, I'm an artist myself. Maybe I can try this and take a try at this. And I bought a blank kit, and since that day, I have been practicing and making reborns on my own. And I'm still a collector. So I still work with artists that I can afford, and I get on payment plans and I pay off my doll until I get it. And so I just wanted to talk about the word authentic today and just also share below in this post. Um, if you are new and you are not sure where you can buy authentic reborns from, I'm going to drop some links in the comment section below where you can click on them, and it should take you to sites where you can either get blank kits and then you can find an artist who will reborn them for you, or You can go on one of the links I'm going to drop. It's called reborns.com. You can go on reborns.com and you should be able to find some completed babies. And you're going to find babies of all different skill levels, all different skill sets, all different ethnicities, all different races. You're going to find a whole bunch of different types of babies on reborns.com. And sometimes people actually buy from the actual sculptors themselves. But again, do your research. And here at Pumpkin Corner Nursery, we buy authentic only. We only show authentic babies here on Pumpkin Corner Nursery on all of my platforms. And with that being said, next month on the 4th Tuesday, I'm going to do the letter B, and you'll see what word I'm going to talk about next month. Until then, be blessed. Bye.